Yo, it's your boy Marcus from Morse Need back from the video. Today we'll be talking about my most recent video on how to fix COD Mobile Ranked and the overhaul that I suggested. Plus, this all is going to be addressing one comment on that video by Moon Wizard. Shout out Moon Wizard right here, and their takes on what I said in that video. So that's what we will be addressing that for the whole video. So here's their comment about the new maps. So I was saying in that video that we need the whole overhaul of new maps, right? This is simply coming from the idea that it's boring to play these old maps. I've been playing Raid and Standoff for literally over a decade. I'm fucking sick and tired of playing it. I don't want to play it anymore. I've been playing it for forever. Yes, they're balanced. They're really great maps. They can play on anything. I'm tired of playing it. It's not a matter of like, you know what I mean? It's not a matter that they aren't good for the game. It's just I'm sick of playing those maps. I want to play something else now. So regardless of how well balanced they are, the other maps that are in the game that nobody plays, those could still come into the game because they could be fun maps. We don't know that until they actually get brought in. Yeah, so keeping in this section right here where you're talking about the ranked rotation, because it's not conducive to a good experience, doesn't deter them from putting the map into ranked. Like, in order to find out if it's a good map, we need to see it in ranked and see how it plays and see how the spawns are, which the spawns are garbage on every map in COD Mobile, but that's a conversation for a different day. These maps, every new map should be put into ranked immediately, would be terrible for the experience because 90% of the maps are objectively bad. I completely disagree with this statement. Completely disagree. Not all of the maps are bad. Like, you know what I mean? Some of them don't play as well. Like, I talked about all the BO4 maps play bigger in COD Mobile because when they copy and paste them over, it just doesn't fit right. But that doesn't mean the map is bad. You've never played these maps in a competitive setting. How are you supposed to know how they play in 5v5? Like, they could play well. And we'll never know because they won't put them in. So it's difficult to say that without actually having seen it to back it up. I mean, that's why they should just add them in to ranked immediately so we can find out if the maps are good, how do they play, how bad are the spawns, like what situation. Nerf melee, I agree that we should be nerfing melees. I think everybody can kind of agree with that. What I hate about this is the tag sprint. Tag sprints in Warzone Mobile, it fucking blows. Tag sprint sucks. I hate tag sprint CODs. Tag sprint ruined like Call of Duty for me on console. Like, I hated Modern Warfare 2019, Vanguard, all these tag sprint CODs. That blows. Don't want that in COD Mobile. Don't ruin COD Mobile with that garbage shit. So absolutely do not want that. I just want them to nerf melees. Melees, you run super duper fast and you can slide a million miles. So that's super annoying. Next up, changes to operators. I know he doesn't really have an opinion on this, but operators are kind of an important thing. They need to be a certain level of overpowered because that's what an operator is. That's what it's just been in COD. So I don't really expect that to change. As long as they have operators, they will be like, you know what I mean? There'll be a free kill pretty much. Once you get your operator, you should get a free kill just for using the operator. You know what I mean? That's how it is. That's how it's always been in COD. Not that that's necessarily a good thing, but I would like to see other ones be more useful. That's all I'm saying there. Changes to lethals and tacticals. Frags are a good skill gap. I agree with this statement, but like contact grenades and C4s, like some of these are broken. Like C4s, you can have flak jacket and they put it anywhere near you, you're still gonna die. That's broken. Like, that needs to be fixed. Flak jacket is literally supposed to defend from explosives and it will not ever defend from that explosive. That's ridiculous. We both agree that trip sensors are a problem. Obviously, they're super broken as well. New modes like uplink and ranked. I love uplink. And I think uplink it's just a fun mode. Like, what is wrong with being able to fly around and throw the ball in the hoop? It's like it's basketball. Like, why would you not enjoy basketball? Like, what do you mean? How is that a bad thing?
I got him.
And then this edit right here. I also want to touch on what you said at the end of the video, which is that the game should not allow for people to vote for their modes and for their maps. So basically, I was saying that map voting should not be allowed in ranked. Specifically ranked, not pubs. On console, which he'll bring up in here as well, that's a huge thing. But this is not console. This is COD Mobile, and it's COD Mobile ranked. Nobody in console, in the ranked scene of console, you know, ranked grinders on console ranked, is complaining about not being able to vote for the map. That's a public match issue there on console. Here in COD Mobile, it's not a public match issue. It's a ranked issue. So that's why I think you should not be allowed to vote for maps, because you're only going to play the same 3 maps. That's why I said for this map overhaul, you cannot leave in raid, standoff, firing range. You can't leave those in, because if you got those maps going up against any of the new maps you brought in, you will never play those new maps. You will never play them. That raid, standoff, firing range, they will get 6 votes in -1 seconds. You will never even see the light of day of any of the new maps you're bringing in the trial. So you can't have them in. You just can't have those maps in anymore, right? And it's fine. It's been 5 years you're playing these same damn maps. Like, I don't understand why people are so anti-change. Like, you don't know how good this could be until you try it. Hey, we tried it. It sucked. Okay, we'll revert the changes. Not a big deal. Pretty simple stuff. I know the development team is honestly garbage for COD Mobile, but you know what? Maybe they can figure this out. I think that's a huge change that could be made. And obviously, I'm very well aware of the console issues that have been had with map voting. I just think COD Mobile is a different game. And COD Mobile Ranked in specifically is pubs. COD Mobile doesn't have a pubs. It's just got ranked. If anyone is ever wanting to hop on and play COD Mobile, like, I don't ever see anybody playing pubs. Like, not in my friends list, okay? I know I have a lot of sweaty friends and whatnot, but nobody's ever really just playing pubs except for me when I grind camos. Everybody else is playing ranked. They only play ranked. That's all they play is multiplayer ranked over and over and over again. The same exact thing over and over again, and it never changes. So that's what I'm saying. We need a change. That's all. And I'll address this one thing real quick, just in case anybody's confused. COD Mobile does have public matches. It's just bots, though. Like, in order to play real people, you have to literally, like, 5-man queue into another 5-man queue team to play them. Like, almost 90% of the time, your lobby will have bots in it. And that's not really pubs. You know, and pubs is against other people, but it's not a ranked match. It's not serious. It's just public matches, which are should be connection-based, not skill-based, matchmaking-based, which is a whole other degree of issues. So yeah, but COD Mobile doesn't really have pubs because it's all bots. That's all I'm saying. I would also like to address this Moon Wizard comment right here towards the very end of his comment, because it's very important to kind of iron all this stuff out real quick. So the majority of maps in the game that are available for pubs but not for ranked are exactly like this, where one team has a significant advantage from the very beginning of the game, and so all you are doing by removing map voting is forcing people to play maps that they do not want to play, and you are ruining the experience and taking away the fun. Newer COD games have been heavily criticized for removing map voting because being forced to play shit maps absolutely sucks. No hate again, but man, generally some of these takes would be dreadful and some of the worst updates to come to the game. So I completely disagree with all of this. I think that a lot of these maps will not get the credit they deserve until they get put into rank. Now, for anybody who remembers, back in Season 1, we weren't allowed to pick the map. You got whatever map you got, and it wasn't a big deal. You know what I mean? Just played the map, and you had fun playing it. Whether you liked the map or not, didn't fucking matter. It's for skill. Ranked is not for fun necessarily as much as it's supposed to be a showcase of skill. No, you're supposed to have fun while you do that, but like, I'm trying to make it a more skillful game, not necessarily, play your favorite maps all the damn time. If you want to play your favorite map, play pubs. Like, I don't. And there are many maps already in COD Mobile where you start off with a significant disadvantage spawning on one side. That's been in existence since COD was created in like 2007 with COD 4. Like, that is always going to be a thing. Some maps are going to start on good side and some maps are going to start on bad side. That's a core fundamental hard point thing right there. Like, that will never change. That's almost impossible to change. If that was a legitimate problem, then they would literally just not have, every map would be the same size and play the same way. They would never make a different style map at all, because that would be too big of a problem for people to deal with. That's insane. Having one side have good side and one side have bad side, that just makes sense. Welcome to COD. The more I read this comment, the more I have to say, and it's just going to drag on for forever. But right here with the tech sprint comment, I just want to if anybody here who's watching this video and made it this far plays console COD ranked, you know that people cannot stand tac sprint in multiplayer COD ranked on console. Tac sprint is a Warzone thing mechanic for Warzone lovers, and I hate it. Can't stand tac sprint. I hate it in Warzone Mobile. I hate it in Warzone. I hate it in console multiplayer COD. I hate it in ranked. I hate it in pubs. But tac sprint is one of the worst mechanics to ever come to COD. Do not, under no circumstances, bring that to COD Mobile. You'll ruin the game. I can't stand it. I hate now when the mythic weapons have like the fake tac sprint that doesn't actually change anything. I hate that. Like, why is my gun 10 feet in the air? I don't understand it. So absolutely horrible mechanic. Do not bring that garbage in. Also, this comment right here needs to be addressed as well. Why does Crossfire, for example, always never get voted in TDM and Frontline? Simple, because the map is not balanced properly and nobody wants to take the risk of getting a bad spawn at the start of the game and having a 60 to 70% chance of losing the game because of it. I don't know about you. Your lobbies might be different than mine, bro. I never vote for a Crossfire, and it comes up all the time. And I know why, actually. People love playing these maps that they know they've been playing for years. They love the Crossfires, the crashes. These maps suck. They don't play well. They're not good maps. But they're used to them, and they've played them a lot, and they know the maps. So they vote for it all the time. There's a reason that they took out Crossfire Domination for periods of time. There's a reason they completely took out Crossfire Hardpoint, because that map is garbage and plays like garbage in all these different modes. It's horrible in TDM and Frontline. Like, it's a horrible map. It's just people know it and they vote for it like crazy. Once again, though, this is in my lobbies. I never vote for this map, but it comes up all the time, gets 6 votes, and I get stuck playing it. So I disagree with this, but we may have different experiences. That's all I'm saying. You will never catch me voting for that garbage ass map. I also don't think I addressed this comment enough right here, talking about Arsenal, Hacienda, Raid, and Standoff needing to stay in, and that people who don't understand how to play these maps tend to be noobs that struggle on them because they can't understand the strategic depth. The reason most maps that are in the game aren't in the ranked rotation is because they aren't balanced or aren't conducive. How are you supposed to figure out if these other maps are balanced or conducive without putting them into ranked for Hardpoint, Domination, TDM, Frontline, S&D, and seeing people play them and getting feedback? That's kind of a big part of what YouTubers are for now. Like iFerg, Bobby Plays, these guys should play these maps and be like, hey, this doesn't play well. These spawns are weird on the P2 Hardpoint. P1 Hardpoint's in a weird spot. Maybe they should change that. The S&D bomb site's in a horrible location. You know what I mean? Like, that's what YouTubers are supposed to also help. Developers need to pay attention to them, listen to their feedback. Like, it's a big circle, bro. Also, if you don't understand how to play Raid, Hacienda, Arsenal, Standoff, mainly Raid or Standoff, at this point in time in this game's life cycle, you either just got this game or you're never going to get any better. So don't even worry about it. Those people are literally don't matter at all because they're never going to get any better. They've been playing this game for years and still don't understand how to play the game. Not a big deal. Uplink in ranked. Hell no, bro. We might as well put prop hunt in ranked at that point. Prop hunt, obviously just a goofy side time mode, whatever, doesn't matter. Could come to ranked eventually, who cares? Uplink in ranked, though, that is the fan favorite competitive console COD ranked mode. Like when they go to a venue for a COD esports event and they ask them, hey, what's your favorite competitive game mode? That person's 75+% of the time, they're going to say Uplink, right? Because everybody has that nostalgia of playing Uplink on BO3, AW, IW, you know, that feeling of throwing a ball, jetpacking through the air and scoring it from halfway across the map. Uplink is the best competitive COD mode of all time. And it would absolutely be great for COD Mobile. I think the skill gap in that mode would be absolutely insane. Like, you'd have people flying around all over the place, insanely hard to kill people, but it would be a lot of fun to play. And that's, you know, a lot of your comments talk about fun, and that would just be a fun mode to play. That being said, I'm going to kind of cut this off at that. I could literally walk through and pinpoint every single comment that he made and be like that nitpicky and discuss everything, but that would take me hours. I would do that for hours. So I'm going to leave it there. Thank you guys for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, comment down below your thoughts on this response video. And yeah, I'm out. Peace.